Howdy fellas, this is Frankie Day again, back on YouTube. Okay guys, today I went back to the hobby shop and I got me some more building supplies like decal paper and some paint and a few other essentials that I failed to get the day before that I actually forgot. So this time I kind of wrote it down to make quite certain I got it. So knowing me, I'll never come back to the hobby shop empty-handed. So just when I waltzed into the place, Don goes, "Hey Frank, I got some new stuff back in the shelves back here. I'll show you." So is that you left yesterday? Our salesman came back in and dropped off a bunch of things. I said, "Man, great, that's new stuff. I want to see this stuff, you know." So he showed me this one over here. Well, we're ready to introduce to you guys, to present. This is going to be one more for the stash in-box review. And it's going to be a future build down the road, and I'm quite sure somebody might have a Mosquito build or something going on. That'd be a good one. But anyway, make a long story short, folks, we'll get to the kit. Okay, guys, well, I went in there and I went in and got this. This is the Revell of Germany, 1/32 scale Mosquito bomber, the Wooden Wonder or the Mosey. Now, when I look at this kit here, I look at it, that looks like the one I built back in 1971 when it first came out. And sure enough it is. So actually it's reboxed under Revell of Germany. The kit is the same as it was back in 1971, 44 plus something years ago. Wife built mine. Matter of fact, incidentally, I did a builds of the past video of that too, folks. And that's in there. That's the kit I got back in 1971. I had all those years. It's back tucked away in the box down below my finished basement, so I may never see again, not in my life, but it's still down there. And so I'd like you to buy this because I like the paint schedule on this. Now the paint schedule, this is the Pathfinder version. Now I imagine by judging the evasion stripes on the wings, this could be the Pathfinder version that actually did the photo reconnaissance worked over Normandy, Utah, Sword, and Gold, all the beaches out there. Just did typical reconnaissance like that, make sure, you know, everything is, you know, did reconnaissance duty. That's what this aircraft was for, is do reconnaissance work. So that's why it had the invasion stripes on it. So I imagine that's probably pretty much the case of this model. So actually, incidentally, so I'm going to paint my Wooden Wonder this color right here. So that's what kind of struck me to buy the kit. The kit lists for $29.95. With my discount, I paid $20 for it, and so I'm pretty happy. On the side of the box here, as you can see, folks, is test shots of the builder who built the kit. It's very highly detailed because I look at it and it takes me back 44 plus something years ago. You know how I built mine was down below in the basement. I looked at you look at the canopy right there, the front view where the cockpit's at, folks, how the fuselage joined together. The builder was very careless in cementing the fuselage together. Evidently, he didn't use no glue there. I think what it probably was, he was probably pressure to get it done. Get it done, take some test shots, we'll put it in a box, and we'll ship it out to the world. So that's pretty much the case. So you got a build that goes out of the box and just add the paint like it's supposed to be. So anyway, folks, those are the test shots on their side, and everything else on the back side of here, like all Revell Germany kits. It's bilingual, the history of the aircraft, and it tells you also the parts, the paint call-outs, what you need, and everything else, which is a very good thing. You know, I wish they had that many years ago when I first started building them, but anyway, that's how it is now. This is where we live in. Okay, guys, getting to I better turn the light back on. Excuse me, guys. I mean, I got this light on. It's dark right now outside, so I got to put a little light on the subject. Okay, guys. Well, here's the instructions pamphlet. It's typical Revell Germany. Nothing new, just the same old thing, just different kit. And the beginning of the kit gives you the do's and don'ts, the icons, and also got your paint call-outs over here in this section here. It tells you all the colors of the paint that's needed. And you got your sprues right here. and it tells you all the sprues that you can identify your sprues with parts on the parts list. Actually, there's a parts list attached to the sprues. Okay, in the beginning, guys, like all kits do, starts out with the cockpit. And the cockpit is somewhat pretty well detailed. Nothing like that of the Airfix 124 scale, which I think I will be getting by Christmas time. Maybe I'll talk to Mama San in there. She may get it for me. Anyway, after the cockpit's all done, it's joining in the fuselage. Has the tail wheels section and everything on there. It's even got the tires, the undercarriage, the wings, and everything. And it's basically just instructions on how the aircraft's actually built, what the kit is, folks. Okay, guys, this pay schedule right here. This pay schedule has the evasion stripes top and bottom of the wings, and the color calls for dark sea gray, and also dark green, and with a light gray in the bottom. And I was really hoping when I saw the kit, it had the evasion stripes on there. Now, my monogram C-47 Skytrain, I was really delighted to my surprise when they gave you a decal sheet about as big as this instruction, and it had all the evasion stripe decals, and that made that model so sweet. I mean, I was really hoping Revell Germany would have did that too, but they didn't. So we're getting to the decal sheet. Anyway, guys, you got two variants right here. We got one here with the evasion stripes, a D-Day job. That's the D-Day Pathfinder's reconnaissance ship right here, and it has the decals on there. Shows you what to use on it. And on the back side, the last variant is a typical Pathfinder, same color schedule, minusing the evasion stripes. There again, you got the decal sheet on top. So there's an option right there. So the color schedule is the same, just minus the evasion stripes. Okay, guys, we'll get to the decals. Stuck aside the safety sheet there that all of us modelers discard because I think it's useless to tell you the truth, but if you got kids like that, like to read like that, that's very good stuff for them. Okay, guys, take out the backing paper. Here's the decals they give you, which are very nice. They're not too thick, because they just write that Walthar's decal solution will take them down like paint. And right here, you got your instrument panel decal, which is a very nice touch. Incidentally, the instrument panel is already engraved already. It's got your dial facings on there. So if you decided you want to go the decal method, you can do it the old school method, like the what I'll be doing. Is I'm going to go ahead and do the dial work myself with my paint instead of using the decal. Decals is a fast way out, guys. But somehow looking at the decals, they're pretty well nice decal, but it has no 3D appearance like it is on the your plastic part. And it's a good decal sheet. It's not too thick. It's just a little more than it's supposed to be, though. But it's you put some decal saw, micro decal saw on it, or some Walther's decal saw. It'll take it down right down to the paint. Okay, guys, we'll set the instructions to a side. They have all these models around here. As far as they don't get busted. Okay. When I opened the kit, it brought back memories from when I first built this 44 years ago. I said, yep, this is the same kit. Without a shadow of a doubt. It's the same kit, but it's a wonderful kit. As old as it's been, there's no flash on this thing. I was very, very deeply surprised. Okay, guys, once open the box, you read it with two baggies. Each baggie contains, this baggie here contains 2 sprues. And the second baggie contains 3 sprues. So starting out with this baggie here, you got your propellers. You got your mud flaps that fit over inside the undercarriage, which are right here. Got your pilot seat. Kit comes with 2 pilots, typical Revell pilots. They're not too bad. They can be painted up real good with care. You can spruce them up. I know one thing, Penzaville can make them come alive. That's no doubt there, guys. You got your undercarriage covers. Your clear parts are good. The only thing I don't... also, you got your Merlin engine. You got your governor ring on there. You got your supercharger on there, your manifolds. Everything goes to the twin Merlin engines incorporated. You got your tail wheel assembly right there too and everything. Now, you flip around, you got the clear parts here, folks. Now, on this clear section here, the canopy, now I remember, it comes in two sections, two halves right here. You got a right half and the left half right here, and they got to be glued together. The only thing bad about that is, you know, when you put them together, I don't know why they did that. I mean, in time, when you use a glue, especially like ACC glues, even styrene glue, it'll fog and distort the plastic. So, the one that I did on my original one, the original first release of '71, my Mosquito, I think what I did, I more or less went over there and I just masked it down and just added about 3-4 coats of paint on it, and that kind of got rid of the seam. And fortunately, the top of the canopy, there's a seam right there that fits on it. So actually, it's a frame. When the canopy fits together like this, there's a frame right on top. So that can be masked off and airbrushed without no fuss. And the undercarriage is very good, very strong undercarriage. The undercarriage legs right here. And lastly, guys, there's one baggie here. I'm going to take it out, guys, out of this baggie right here. I should have had it all out in the first place. Someday, sometime, I'll get myself organized here. I can do it right like a lot of great guys out there on YouTube do it. So I'm taking this out of this baggie here. It seems like me, there's no loose parts in there. So the carpet monster to grab a hold of. Save that baggie and put it back in and I'll get it done because it goes back in the stash pile behind me. Okay, gentlemen. Now we can do this right and get a very good idea. Okay, this right here is the fuselage right here. Now the fuselage is very detailed. It has recessed panel lines. You gotta remember, this was over 40 years ago, and this is very good. Even today's standard stands up real good. There's a little flash right here, guys. Nothing there to worry about. Nothing lost. And inside the canopy, inside the cockpit, guys, I'll try to get this as close as you can so you can see. Now you can see the side consoles right there. They're more or less molded in, and they're lacking a 3D effect. So that's when the photo etch comes in, or you can scratch stuff in. It depends on the modeler. If you want to go that route, no problem. No problem. But it's there, guys. It's very faint. It's very shallow. And there's a lot to desire. It leaves a lot to desire. But it can be dry brushed in after applying your interior green, which is like a gray green with the English used. And the cockpit, the fuselage itself comes in 3 sections. You got your right left halves, and you got your tail section right here. This section right here, folks. Okay, that's through. Next is the nacelles that house the mighty twin Rolls-Royce Merlin engines that the great Mosquito bomber incorporated. A very beautiful looking airplane the Mosquito bomber is. A very sexy machine. Now you remember now, this kit only gives you only one engine. And it's on the port side. And it's very highly detailed. With dry brushing techniques, airbrushing. You can add some wire to it. Detail it up real good to give it a good wash here and there. That engine will be Sano. Be good. Okay, so the engine nacelles come in 4 pieces, which you got right, left halves on both on right and left halves of the section of the nacelles. Okay, the other screw right here, guys. You got your spinner bases and 2 spinners. For 1/32 scale, this is a big airplane. And it comes with 2 wing halves. It comes with the top and bottom section of the wings, leaving filler to be needed right here when they're joined together, which is not that bad, because I remember that the fit in this kit was pretty excellent. So there's no filler clean right here, and so far on the parts, there's no flash at all on it, guys. I mean, just on top of that fuselage right there in the rear of the cockpit, I mean, that's where the flash arrives on that. So far, what I can see, there's no flash on it. So for a kit that's 40-something plus years, I mean, it still retains its newness in being injection molded. You know, like the molds look like they haven't really taken a toll. And there's another screw here that has the tires. The tires are very detailed, guys. Look at the detail of those tires right there. Well, the bad thing about it is you got to join them together. There's that ridiculous seam, so you got to be very, very careful that you don't want to destroy none of that tread when it comes to sanding up seam out. That's a word of caution right there. It's got to be exercised. Okay, you got your bottom and top wing. Looks like this up to the starboard wing. And as you can see, folks, there's no flash on it at all. None whatsoever. Oh, incidentally, the only detail there is on the undercarriage right here is right there where the wheel well's at. Those 4 holes right there, that's where the undercarriage fits at. That's where they glued in right there. The wiring could be touched up with a small brush or a toothpick or whatever you use. Or you can go one route later, get some fuse wire and paint it and use it. And use the wiring on here as a template for wiring put on there. That way it's concise as the molding is. Just a tip, guys. That's all I think I'll be doing on this. But I got a lot of fish to fry. I got to finish up my plate and get some card models shaking. And well, I get stuff off my plate unless I build some card models. And I'm pretty free for plastic, so I'm not going to give up my styrene. I just got the bug of building card models. And I'd like to be able to build a couple right here to show you guys. I have a couple of simple ones I can build. And we'll go step by step. You guys get a basic understanding how paper is used. It's a great tutorial. And okay, guys. Lastly, there's one screw to open up. Okay. What the heck? They must have gave me. Huh. No, they didn't. I just opened up that baggie right there from the first screws I showed you. Okay, guys. Okay, the first baggie I opened up I showed you, it has a cockpit and the pilots like that. Okay, guys, it's out of the baggie now, so it's not distorted, so you get a pretty good idea. It's around this way. You can see the detail, fellas. Those pilots are not too hateful. I mean, they leave a lot to desire, but I know one thing. Our Panzer Bill, he can make these guys come alive. Kit comes with 2 pilots. It comes with your radio operator and your pilot, 2 crew figures. And you got your pilot seat, you got your bulkhead. Over here you got your mud flaps, which fit in the undercarriage. Here's your undercarriage itself. Here's your inspection cover right there for your engine. The kit gives you only 1 Rolls-Royce Merlin engine, not 2, only 1. And it's very highly detailed. And we'll get to the engine when we get to it. Here's the exhaust baffles right there. You can see they're pretty well detailed. They're not bad, guys. They're not bad. This kit's no cigar compared to the 1/24 scale Airfix kit that they done. That's gonna be my Christmas job for Christmas this year. And that's part of the Rolls-Royce Merlin engines right there. It gives you a good idea. Right here is the cockpit floor right here. And the cockpit again, folks, is not as detailed as the Airfix kit. Because that Airfix kit, Lenny's got a 1/24 scale, Airfix Mosquito bomber, and I don't know how much he progressed on it though. But from the last video, I think he's doing the cockpit detail. It's marvelous, very marvelous. Where was it? Oh, excuse me, I'm back again, guys. My cigar hit the deck. It's out, so I don't have to worry about burning anything. Okay, guys. Lastly, here's the screw here. You got your horizontal stabilizer, vertical stabilizer. You got your undercarriage landing gear doors. You got 4 of them right there. And I'm not certain they're really detailed on the inside, but no detail at all on them. And you got your 2 props. And lastly, we'll get to the canopy. This is what I was saying, guys. See how that canopy right here? It's split right in half. But what's going to save you guys, what saved me, was joined at, there's a frame that fits on the outside. There's a frame right here. You can see the frame right here. There's a frame. That's got, once the fuselages are joined together, that frame can be masked and airbrushed, and that thing will disappear like it's nothing. But I still don't. I'm still puzzled why they didn't make it a whole cockpit instead of making 2 halves. That's the only negative thing I can say about the kit in general. But everything else, the kit's superb. I mean, I really like this kit. I really enjoyed this kit. And I'm glad I bought this today. I paid a good price for it. And it's the first time I've seen this kit since 1971. And what sold me to buy this kit is I like the evasion stripes on it. And I like the another Mosquito bomber. And I know I can make it work for me. This is another one for the stash. My stash is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Pretty soon I'm going to have a hobby shop in here pretty soon. And my wife she always needles me once in a while and thinks, Frank, you know, man, we can do these things when the good Lord calls on us. So Ruth, don't even go there. I said, look, everything in life is made for living only. As long as I'm alive, I'm going to enjoy what I'm doing. I'm going to do it. So once I'm gone, what's there's there. And some of my big museum models like that, I got some good 10 and 15 foot models. I got the USS Missouri. It's about 12 feet long. It's in my spring house. It's too big. I couldn't bring it here. So I think the best thing I need to do is take a camera and take it out there and show it to you guys. You guys like that. I got the Matson liners. If somebody ever walked this house when I leave this world and see what I got, they're going to be in shock. So I guess I need to do is get a hold of a curator for a museum. They can take some of my stuff. Everything else, my kids or that I survive, and they can survive, you know, and they can have what I got and do what they want, sell it on eBay or something. But that's down the road a long time, guys. I'm 74 years young. And I feel good. Birthday's next month, and I'm enjoying life to the fullest. I keep myself exercised every day. I work every day, and believe you me, guys, I work all day long and I build models all night. And I enjoy life. I enjoy my naval pension. I'm pretty happy, guys, you know. And it's unfortunately that a man like me can't sit home and don't do nothing all day long and draw a pension. That's not my style. As long as I'm physically able to work, I can work, you know. And my parents, they passed in they passed in their 90s. My grandparents, they passed in their 100s. So here I am, 74 years old. I'd probably get another 30 to 40 more years left, if good Lord's willing. But all I can say is, guys, I enjoy the hobby. I enjoy every one of you fellows out there, and I enjoy life in general. And life gets sweeter every day for me. And I say my prayers at night and pray the good Lord in heaven give me another good day like today. Can't ask for any more. Okay, boys, right now just chattering, and right now it's time for me to get off here. I wasn't going to post a video of my Junkers 88. I'll do that tomorrow. It's getting kind of late on the ship's clock. It's 24:30 right now. It's 12:30, and I got to hit the parts sack. Got a big day. I got to work tomorrow and take care of some stuff, and get back to the modeling bench and get my priorities done too. And that'll be that. So I'll get a video out tomorrow on the 88, and probably by Monday this week I'll have my Seamaster all ready to go, and keep the Bobcat on hold for a while. And I need to finish up the Junkers 88, get that done, and get my group build done. And after that, I'll get back to the card model. So I got to get on the horn and get these things done. I don't want to build them too fast and mess them up. I want to take my time on them. And oh yeah, okay. I got something to show you guys real quick. Talking about card models over here. Here's a card model right here I built. This is the old Westland Whirlwind. A little dusty, guys. It's made out of paper. You can see the canopy on it. They build pretty good. There's the top. I like the Westland Whirlwind. This is a scale 150 scale. Compared to the Trumpeter, this is pretty good here, guys. I enjoy this little old Rolls Royce, those little Merlin engines they had on there. Yeah, that's my Westland Whirlwind. It's made out of paper, guys. I think you get a kick out of that. And that's what I'm going to be building. I'll build some of those and show you guys how to build them like that. And be something different. Okay, guys, time to get off here right now. I've been here for 27 minutes, and it's time for me to hit the part sack. And I'd like to thank everybody out there for tuning in. And I hope everybody in my country had a wonderful and safe 4th of July. And none of this to get loading the brig and stuff. And I hope you guys really had a wonderful time, and you enjoyed the fireworks and the food, the barbecue. I didn't barbecue this year, guys. I don't like barbecuing. I just had models to build and just kick back and relax. Okay, guys, time for me to get out of here right now. Time for me to hit the sack. And the good Lord's willing, the creeks don't rise. I'll catch you tomorrow on the Junkers 88 video. And I'll probably have another video on Winnie Mae too, probably the same night. I have a video on Winnie Mae tomorrow, a video of that. And also the Junkers 88. And gotta be that. Okay, guys, I'm out of here right now. And I'd like to thank everybody again, one more time again, for tuning in. May God bless. Happy modeling. Please subscribe. And we'll catch you boys on the next video. Okay, guys. Bye, boys. Take care of yourselves, man. Frankie signing off.